Happy Monday. I'm talking kind of low because Brandon is upstairs still asleep. He had to work late last night. But today is 16-week appointment. I'm actually 16 weeks and 4 days today. I'm a little nervous. guess I'm probably nervous going to every doctor's appointment. My appointment is at 10 o'clock and it's currently 9 o'clock on the dot. I just heated something up to eat real quick, bringing some water, juice, and I guess that's it. Today, I'm going to ask about my blood work that I received 2 weeks ago. I haven't told you all about that, but when I get back, I'll explain what's going on with that. It's really nothing bad. It's more so about my blood type. That I thought that I was a certain blood type all my life, and then it comes back something totally different. But we'll see how the appointment goes today. Also, I'm kind of waiting to buy everything for the gender reveal until after today's appointment because just my nerves before I do anything huge and make any type of announcement. I always wait until after my daughter's appointment. I wish I didn't have to feel this way, but it is what it is. All right, let me go ahead and get my stuff together and I'll catch you all either in the car or right before I go into the appointment. All right, see you in a few. All right, guys, I'm at the doctor. I'm about to get out, see what's going on. I'm probably not going to record in there unless it's something significant because it's not a sonogram. It's just more so a meeting with the midwife. If I haven't told you all, I have a doctor and midwife or midwives. So I meet with the midwives for the less significant appointments and then the doctor for the more serious ones. So yeah, if something comes up, I'll try to use my phone to record. But I'm going to leave my camera inside. All right, you guys, see you in a bit. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and I think I just realized I never really properly opened up the video. I thought I had maybe started recording, but I guess I had not started recording. As I said, today I am 16 weeks and 4 days, but this video is going to kind of give you all what's going on between 15 weeks, 18 weeks, I believe that's what I said I was going to do. And then after 18 weeks, I believe I'm going to start doing like a weekly update as to what's going on. But I can give you all a synopsis of what happened during week 15 and then let you all know what's going on in real time during week 16. So back in week 15, and I actually turn a different week every Thursday if anyone is wondering. So every Thursday is a new week. So I actually turned 15 weeks on October 30th, 16 weeks on October 20th. And today is Monday, October 24th. Sorry, I'm breathing a little hard. I had to move around a little bit, get some things together. And like I said in the last video, any small task makes a sis tired. But anyway, let's see, 15 weeks. So it's funny because I'm thinking everything is normal, which I'm guessing everything is fine. But after my appointment today, the midwife was saying how it's kind of early, but starting at 15 weeks, I was feeling like aches in my pelvic area and like in my hip joints and stuff. I don't know if it's because my ligaments are now starting to become looser so that way it can make room for the baby as the baby grows. I need to do some more stretches or whatever, but it be aching. And now I'm at the point where I have to put a pillow in between my legs because I can't close my legs all the way when I'm laying down. I have to like have something to keep them like this, and when they're like this, it feels better. But when I have my legs closed like this, it aches and hurts. So I don't know, but let's see. Oh, let me look at the notes. So basically 15 weeks, let me show you what the baby looked like at 15 weeks and give you an update as to what was going on during that week. And this app that I'm showing you all is the Pregnancy Plus app. But at 15 weeks, this is what the baby looked like this at 15 weeks. And it says the average inches is, excuse me, 4.57 inches and 3.53 ounces. What was going on at 15 weeks is the heart is beating regularly on an average at about 150 beats per minute. And I believe at week 14, when I went to get the Doppler, that's what the midwife said, that the heart rate was about 150. Excuse me. Sorry, the gas. The heart rate was in the 150s, so that measures out about right. The bones inside your baby's body are hardening, and the tiny legs and arms are now completely formed. And even though your baby's eyes are still closed, they have the ability to sense changes in light through the eyelids. So eyelids closed, but you know, like if it's dark, you can see darkness through your light, through your eyes. Light comes on, you can see brightness. So that's basically what they're saying. Now let's go to week 16. Oh, let me give you comparison size of what the baby was at 15 weeks. At 15 weeks, baby was the size of an avocado. Now that we are 16 weeks, baby is the size of a navel orange. Let me show you what baby looks like now at 16 weeks. And here we are. I can't really zoom out because the baby is about the length of this phone, which is 5.12 inches and weighing at about 4.94 ounces. At the bottom of the screen, it shows like a little ruler. Am I pointing right way? Like a little ruler right here, which kind of gives you an idea of what the size of the baby is. But now the baby is getting bigger, so it's about the size of my phone. So I have the 13 Pro Max. So at 16 weeks, your baby is about the size or the length of your phone. And this is measuring from head to rump, not from head to toe. Let's get into the details of week 16. Fat formation. The veins that have been showing through your baby's skin are becoming less obvious as fat formation begins. It kind of zooms in as to what it's discussing. And to see if you can see the veins, it's basically saying that the veins are less noticeable. The little heart is busy pumping 25 quarts of blood a day. And the meconium, M-E-C-O-N-I-U-M, the first bowel movement your baby will have after birth, is starting to form in your baby's bowels. And I believe they said this is going to come out like black and it's not going to have a smell. So that's something to look forward to. But that's starting to formulate now in the baby. So that's what's going on at week 16. Let's see if there's anything significant. Oh, it actually shows on this Pregnancy Plus app, it shows like a 3D version and 2D version of what an example of a sonogram will look like. So this is what a 3D scan of a 16 week embryo looks like, or fetus, I'm sorry, fetus looks like. So that's what we're going with right now. Let me tell you what, also during the week 15, I learned the location of my placenta. The location of my placenta is actually posterior, so the I don't think I have a picture, but basically the round flat part of the, what am I trying to say? Placenta. God, this brain, y'all, things go just like that. But the placenta, the flat part is like basically on the back or the posterior area of the uterus. So it's basically parallel to my spine, which means that the umbilical cord, say this is my spine, this is my back, this is the placenta, and then it comes out this way, and this is where the umbilical cord is, and then baby is right here. So basically baby is this way. Let me turn this way. Baby is this way. umbilical cord, placenta, and my back and bodies right here. And I also researched that having a posterior placenta actually allows the mom to be able to feel the motions and movements of the baby easier, because if the placenta was in the front, which I believe, let me give you all the correct terminology. Placenta. All right, so there are 4 locations where the placenta can be located. Is anterior, which is the front wall, which is what I was about to explain, that if the placenta is in the front wall, which is like right against your belly button, you probably won't be able to feel a lot of the baby's movements, because it's almost like a pillow, and that pillow is cushioning the movements from the baby. Posterior, which is the back wall, that's where my placenta is located. Side walls, which is left or right lateral, and placenta preview, which is covering the cervix. And that location actually has a lot of risks. And I believe I've read in an article that if the placenta is covering the cervix, you actually have to have a C-section, because the baby then can't travel through the cervix to be born. So those are the 4 different locations. As I said, I just learned that, or last week I learned that the location of my placenta is posterior. All right, so those were the things that I learned and or experienced during week 15. Currently during the week 16, my bump is starting to show. Let me see if I can stand up and show you all what it's looking like right now. And I've actually eaten, so it might be protruding a little bit more. But this is the bump right here, 16 weeks and 4 days. And there's no way I can hide it now. I went to a work event a couple of weeks ago, and I was trying to find like my 2 big jeans. The jeans are not too big anymore. They're high-waisted, and I tried to zip them up. My sister took a picture. I might put the picture up there on the screen. It depends on how I feel when I'm editing this video. But anyway, couldn't zip in the jeans, so I had to put on some tights and a cute little top. I got to the work event, and then immediately, now at the time I still haven't told everybody at work. I'm not out just broadcasting it, but somebody that had not known prior to was like, "Oh, what's that?" I had a jean jacket and everything. What's that? And I said, what are you talking about? She was like, "What is that on?" I said, "It's a baby." She was all happy and congratulated me and everything, but there's no hiding this bump anymore. So it is what it is. People who may have not seen me in a while might think it's just extra fat, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not hiding it, but I'm not broadcasting either. Anyway, the bump is showing. I've been having like a stuffy nose. So normally I keep a clean nose, but I have experienced the congestion, which is called pregnancy rhinitis, I believe. And it's basically because all the extra blood flow is starting to pump throughout my body, and it's causing my nasal passages to close up a little bit more, which means that I can't breathe as clearly, and congestion happens. It's normal. Y'all hear me breathing hard, and all I did was stand up and show you the bump. Anyways, so I've been having a stuffy nose. I did buy a pregnancy pillow finally, because like I said, my legs can't close all the way. And it also helps because, okay, I normally lay on my left side, which is the side that is supposed to be better whether you're pregnant or not, because it helps with your food digestion, blood flow, everything. But laying on your left side is supposed to be optimal for blood flow for you and for the baby. But when you lay on one side all night, blood circulation is not happening, and so I get stiff, my hip start hurting and everything, so I turn over on the other side. Same situation happens. You can't sleep. They recommend you not to sleep on your back. So I'm just like, ugh, and I try to sleep like on my front, but like to the side, because I can't sleep all the way on my front because the belly is bellying. So I said, let me go ahead and invest in this pillow. Well, Brandon actually bought it for me because he know I'd be struggling in the bed. So I got the pillow. Hopefully it will help, because another thing when I'm laying on my side, okay, I'm laying on my side, but then the belly is like not parallel with the bed. Well, it is parallel, but it's not like flat on the bed. So now I feel stretching on my belly because I'm laying on my side. So now hopefully this pregnancy pillow will help with my back, not having to lay on my back or lay turnover on my back. It will help me with my keeping something in between my legs, that way my hips won't hurt, and it will prop up the belly as I'm sleeping. I have that. I believe I went ahead and put it in my Amazon storefront. But if not, it'll be there by the time the video is up, and you can check that out as well. I will have it in the description below, and the section is called Mom Life, I believe. So you can check that out. What else? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I have a work call in 30 minutes. That's just to alarm me of what's going on. And oh, my watch is going off because now it's time for me to take my prenatal vitamin. Okay, let me hurry up with this for today, and then I might be back later on. We'll see. But anyway, my doctor's appointment today. Let me get through everything else, and then I'll go into my doctor's appointment. So I want to say something else that I've been experiencing is having dry nipples. My nipples have gotten darker, but now my nipples are starting to dry, and they starting to look ashy, like, because they're kind of darker, so I can see the dryness. So I've been putting cocoa butter on them to keep them moisturized and everything, but y'all, they be itching and dry, and I'm like, what is this? Please. So if that's something that you're experiencing, go ahead and get started. I haven't seen any stretch marks, but the time is near, I'm sure, and my chest, my breasts have gotten bigger, and now they're starting to itch and be dry. So I got the cocoa butter. Shortness of breath, I've been talking about that already. I get full fast. I eat something, excuse me, and it doesn't even be like a good amount of the portion, but I get full so fast. But I'm guessing it's because, you know, the uterus is now starting to push up, and it's starting to push up against the stomach, which now is making the stomach smaller or seem smaller, which that means I can't eat as much. So I've been getting full fast. My constipation has actually started to dwindle. I've been documenting every day whenever I have a bowel movement, so that way if something were to go crazy and I don't have one for a long period of time, I'll be able to tell the doctor when the last time I had one. So whether it's been each day or every other day, I'm documenting it so that way I can feel better, because I usually have a bowel movement every day. I know this is TMI, but I mean, y'all here for a reason, so I'm going to give you the information. But anyway, so yeah, constipation has started to decrease. I have not had a spread nose yet. I'm not sure when that is, or if it will happen, when it will happen. But my nose has been like red for a lot of times, like just in this area. I'm trying to look so that way you can see, like, the whole nose be red. And I know I'm light skinned, but come on. Brandon be trying to call me Rudolph the Red-Nosed Red-Nosed Reindeer. And what the heck? And I believe I've been feeling the round ligament pains, especially like when I lay down on my side and my stomach is like kind of pulling. I feel like the sharp pain around the area where the ligaments are holding up the uterus. Let me go handle my work call real quick, and then I'll be back to talk about what was discussed at my appointment this morning. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I think I left off at giving you all an update as to what happened at my appointment today. Today I did learn some new things. I had some questions about some previous appointments and or blood results. So first of all, I mean, I've never had to have my urine taken so many times in my life. And I remember reading some article about using the wipe to wipe yourself before giving your urine sample. And so I remember the last time my appointment, I think, which was September 26th, the little nurse said something about you don't have to wipe this time. And so today, you know, for my urine sample, the nurse didn't say anything at all. So I went out to ask her, did I need to wipe this time? And she basically said that you only have to use one of the wipes to wipe yourself before urine if you may have some urinary tract infection, a UTI symptoms or something like that. So they need a clean urine. And that's what they mean by clean urine, wiping yourself before you give the urine sample. I didn't have to do that. No symptoms of those. So we just did a regular sample. Also, some questions that I had. My last appointment, I guess at the first time that they were supposed to do it, they never got my blood type. And all of my life, I thought I was one blood type. Lived 34 years thinking that. And then when I got the results last week or week before last about my blood type, it said something totally different. So I was like, what the heck? I said, I mean, is it possible that that they could have gotten the baby's blood type instead of mine? So I just didn't understand. I didn't know, so I wanted to ask about that. And so when I asked the midwife about it, she basically said, you sure? Do you have any documentation showing that you were this one blood type? And I said, well, if I have, I couldn't even tell you when the last time I saw it, but I just grew up all my life thinking I was this one blood type. And she was like, well, I mean, this is like scientific fact, so maybe what you looked at was mistaken. So I don't know. So now I just learned something new, you guys. I just learned I'm a whole different blood type than I was, or than I thought I was for 34 years. But anyway, so I asked about that. I actually was referred to a maternal fetal medicine doctor, or MFM, and normally you are referred to one of those types of doctors if you've had any type of pre-existing conditions, if you've had any issues with pregnancy before, or if you're over 35, which I'm not over 35 yet, but I will be 35 by the time the baby is born, and if your BMI is over 35. So I was referred to an MFM, or maternal fetal medicine doctor, for my anatomy scan, which is going to be around 20 weeks. The midwife explained that the sonogram, or the sonography machine that they use, is way more detailed, is higher quality. You're able to get a lot more information, and that's what they'll use to check to make sure everything about the baby is completely healthy and everything like that. So I got that referral, and it's considered, for if you're over 35, it's considered advanced maternal age. So anything 35 years or older is considered advanced maternal age. Now when I get there, I'm going to ask if that's considered being high risk or not. I really don't know. No one has actually used those terms with me just yet, so I'm going to ask that when I get to the MFM. But until then, we'll see. I also asked, or she also said that since I'm being referred to them, I still will go to my regular OBGYN. So I'll be seeing both doctors, I guess, and scheduling appointments around that. She asked me about what type of milk I drank. I haven't had anything other than almond milk for over 2 years now. I've been lactose intolerant all my life. I just dealt with the symptoms, and then I started drinking lactate milk. Lactate milk still treats me the same way regular milk does. So when I first tried to do vegan back in 2020, I started doing almond milk, and I haven't turned back since. And I love it. It's fine. But what she did ask me was, do I do the unsweetened almond milk or the original or whatever? And I told her that I do the original. I don't do unsweetened, but I don't do the vanilla or anything like that. And she said that the unsweetened will be better for me because it's less calories, and then will decrease the amount of weight that I may gain. I guess during this time, because she wants me to, or I shouldn't be gaining any weight until towards the end of the pregnancy. So now I need to make it my business to get unsweetened almond milk, which is fine because I don't just drink it regularly, which I don't mind doing. I only drink it when I put it in my shakes, or if I'm eating a bowl of cereal, or in oatmeal or something like that. So it's fine. We were able to listen to the baby. Y'all know I was a little nervous. I said I wasn't going to order anything or do anything major, make any major decisions until after this appointment. And so I'm going to go ahead and buy all the things that I need for the gender reveal next month. I'm going to continue to look for a venue. I did get some information last week for a venue for the baby shower, but I wasn't really pleased with those options. So I'm going to see if I can continue to look again. And we were able to hear the baby's heartbeat. I asked if I could record, and she said it was okay. So I'm gonna let you all listen to the baby's heartbeat. It's like music to my ears. She said, I think the other conversation that we may have talked about was about the milk, but let me listen real quick and see. What's the beats per minute? Does it say that on the 146. Okay, so that was me asking her the beats per minute for the heartbeat. She said it was 146 beats per minute. And let's see this. Listen to this last little snippet. The original silk. I'm not sure what.
So they have them that is unsweetened, and it's like 30 calories.
No, I definitely don't get the unsweetened. Do I need to get? Okay, so yeah, that was talking about the milk, which I just shared. So yes, that was the synopsis of the appointment today. So I will keep you all updated. I'm going to try my best to like talk to you all throughout the week and not just give you an update as to what happened. I want to try to talk to you as it's happening or anything that I'm experiencing. So I'm going to do better. Like I said, I'm trying to make this video about 15 weeks. Let me see, I have it in my notes. Okay, yeah, so this will be for 15 weeks to 18 weeks. I don't know if I discussed it prior to or if I even said anything about it, but during the 15-week time frame, I also did a glucose test, which I had to drink this sugary mixture. I've heard that there are different flavors. I had the orange flavor. It was just like me drinking orange soda, but not as sweet. I drank that. I had to wait an hour, and then they took my blood and told me that after my results came back, my numbers were good. They were 102, I believe, and I think the range, let me see if I can find it. It's called a glucose tolerance test, and I guess before you normally would take it around 28 weeks, but given that I'm black, I guess I'm overweight, and it's another characteristic of mine that caused me to need to take it earlier. So they scheduled it and I had to take it. But it's basically to see how your body processes sugar to make sure you don't have or have the risk of getting gestational diabetes, which is having diabetes while you're pregnant. I'm trying to see what the ranges are. It says a normal glucose level is lower than 180 milligrams or mg over dl. I don't even know what that stands for, but lower than 180, and I was at 102. So there you have it. My numbers were good. What else did I say I want to talk to you all about? I believe that's it. I finally got the nerve to announce our pregnancy on Instagram and Facebook or whatever after I told my family. I was really nervous before doing it. I didn't do it until after I got the Doppler, and I did that Doppler test the day before I announced on Instagram. That's why I said I usually try to, before I make any major decision or do anything major, I want to have an appointment. So that's why I wanted to wait until today to buy anything for the gender reveal. I know I shouldn't live in fear or anything like that, but it's just my nerves. I don't know. I was really, really scarred from the last time. I'm sure you all understand. So yeah, I scheduled the Doppler the day before, which was, I think it was the 11th. Yeah, because the holiday was the 10th, so I scheduled it on the 11th of October, and everything was good. And then I announced on the 12th that we're pregnant. Did I show you all any sonograms? I can show you the most recent sonogram, which was at the last appointment. Okay, here's the baby's head, another angle of the head, and then this is kind of full body. Based off of these, I've had multiple people tell me that they think the baby is a boy. I have no idea. How I was trying to maybe sway the options that didn't go, and that has something to do with the ovulation. Let me know in the comments if you want to know how you can try to maybe sway your gender of your baby. But and we're gonna see if those things even make a difference, which I doubt it, because I mean it's just random. But a lot of people say that based off of the sonogram we're having a boy. Most people who say we're having a girl is more so just saying I hope you all have a girl, as opposed to saying I think it's a girl. So we'll see. Based off of these, I'll post them up on the screen again, but based off of these photos, let me know what you all think that we're going to be having, please, if you don't mind. Let's see. Last few things. I've decided I'm going to buy some books that I'm going to read to the baby out loud. I know it's been said in different articles that starting to read and talk to your baby now can help the baby's intelligence and everything, and I want to do that. I mean, I believe I was read to. I know my mom and my dad had music playing. That's another thing I want to do. My brother-in-law, he gave me some headphones I'm going to use to place on my belly so that way the baby can start listening to music. Brandon is serious about letting the baby listen to go-go music. If you're not familiar, in the DC area, go-go music is very popular. So he definitely wants me to have the baby listen to go-go music. I'm going to have the baby listen to old school, neo soul, R&B, you know, the classics. So that's something that we're going to do. And then as far as books, I'm going to order some books off of Amazon. I think I might put them in my Amazon storefront as well. Some books to read to the baby to increase the baby's intellect. So that's something I'm going to look into this week. I believe that's it for today. I will be 17 weeks on Thursday, so we'll see what new things may happen between now and then. If something new happens, I will be back to let you know. I decided to come back real quick. Later on today, after I eat dinner, I'm probably going to write in my pregnancy journal that I told you all about within the 4-month section, because we got some exciting information today. So I want to write that in there, as well as the updates from today's appointment. So if you all have if you're pregnant and you have a pregnancy journal, this is your reminder to write in it. Don't just look at it and be like, oh, this is what I wanted to do. Do it. You'll thank yourself. Your baby will thank you. I'm excited to share these thoughts and memories with the baby when the baby is old enough to read and understand what's going on. I also think I'm going to put in my different referral documents as far as blood test and for the MFM. So it's gonna be like a nice little scrapbook for baby and I. Hey guys, today is Monday, October 31st. It's Halloween. Is that too bright for you all? I'm sorry. I just got finished doing another vlog, but I am trying to, I said I was gonna try to do better with catching you up on what's going on as far as pregnancy stuff in real time. It's not quite real time, but maybe a couple of days ago we actually secured the venue for the baby shower. I've been getting a lot of things in the mail for the gender reveal, which the gender reveal would be 11/11. I never did announce or tell anyone when it was, or tell you all socially when it was. Sorry, I'm breathing hard. I told you I just got finished doing another YouTube video. But basically what's going on, we had the venue. I've been designing the invitation for the baby shower. Gender reveal is next week. I can't wait. I'm so excited. A lot of my family are coming. The anticipation is real. I've been trying to trick my sister into telling me what the gender is, but of course she's not going to tell me. There's been some real serious self-control because I really have access to the information in my portal, but I want to be surprised, so we're going to do it the right way. What else has been going on? I scheduled my anatomy scan. That will be with an MFM, which is a maternal fetal medicine doctor. I have on, like I said, today is Halloween, so I have on my Hocus Pocus shirt. Winnie, I smell a child with little feet. And here's little baby bump. I think that's it right now. If there's anything that I can remember, I'll definitely come back. Like I said, I'm gonna try to just pick up the camera whenever something comes to my mind, so that way you all can have a better idea of what's going on in real time instead of me trying to give you a whole synopsis of what's been going on. I will be 18 weeks on Thursday. Can't believe it, like we're in the late teens of the numbers. I'm just so grateful and thankful. I'm kind of like trying to figure out what to do as far as next steps for baby, because until we find out the gender, I can't really move forward because I have different nursery ideas for either boy or girl, so we'll see. But let me get to editing this other video, and if something comes up or if something new happens, I will definitely pick up the camera and let you all know what's going on. All right, see you in a minute, or see you whenever. Hey, I just got finished editing a home vlog, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you all that I think I'm starting to feel heartburn. I really didn't even eat dinner for real, but I feel it in my chest coming up. So what's today? Well, it's now Wednesday, November 2nd. So given that it's now Wednesday, tomorrow on Thursday I'll be 18 weeks. So I'm starting to feel what is it? Heartburn. I'm tired because it's 12:34 a.m. if I didn't say that already. But anyway, I told y'all I was gonna come on and start like giving y'all updates in real time. I'm sitting up, wasn't laying down, sitting straight up, and started feeling like liquid in my burps. Sorry if that's too much information, but that's what I'm feeling right now. All right, time to go to sleep. Good night. Good morning. Today is Thursday, and you know what that means. It's a new week for us. Today we are 18 weeks, and I'm so excited. And I woke up with a revelation or some type of discovery. So in the middle of the sleep, or in the middle of my sleep, You know how you feel when you do ab work and you haven't done it in a long time? You have that pulling sensation on your abs. I felt that, but I felt it like right here over the belly button situation. I was like, is the baby growing overnight? And I can feel it. Like it felt like a pulled muscle almost. Like it was weird. But then I slept through it. I woke up and it was gone. But I don't know. But I'm headed to work now. I am getting my vitamins for the day. I don't know if I showed you all. These are my vitamins. I take. I'll actually link it down below, and it's in my Amazon storefront. But I bought this. Let me just go ahead and show you the whole thing. Vitamin care pack, and it's broken down by each day. If you can see, yeah. Well, let me flip the camera. Hold on, let me show you real quick. So it has one for each day, and it's broken down by morning, noon, and night. And so I really like it because I may forget that I've already taken a pill. Like, as a matter of fact, the other day, I knew I took my morning one. I didn't know if I took my afternoon when it got to be like 3 o'clock. And I went to go look and realized that I did take my afternoon pill. So I'm not overdosing myself, and I'm not forgetting to take my pills as well. So I have my prenatal vitamins, fish oil, and baby aspirin. All right, guys, it's time to get to work. I'm gonna get my nails done. It's an emergency. It's been too long. Gotta take care of myself. So I will see you all later. I'll probably give you an update on what the baby is looking like in the pregnancy app later on today as well. All right, have a wonderful day. Y'all, I know you can't see me right now. I don't know. Let's see if I can adjust. All right. So I'm at my desk, minding my business, and first things first, I felt like, well, I was sitting back in my chair and it felt like a whole thing of lightning just went straight across my stomach, like this way across my stomach. And I was like, oh, what was that? Then I called Tiana because I'm like, Tiana, what the heck is going on? I told her about this morning. I told her about me feeling like an ab pain or muscle spasm or something under my belly button. Then, sorry. Then I told her about that pain. As I'm talking to her about it, I'm feeling repetitive, like little nudges, almost like a you know how I feel when your eye jumps or whatever, and like it's like a spasm, almost like that under my like below my belly button. I'm like, is this the baby moving? Like, she like, that's the baby. And I'm like, come on, next week I need to know who you are so I can know what to call you. I'm sorry, I'm leaving my job in case y'all wondering why it was so dark. I was in the garage. I'm headed to go get my nails done, and I can't wait. When I get home, I will be able to show you all. I will be able to show you all some things I received in the mail. I got one book was delivered. I think another one should be delivered sometime today. But yeah, I will give you all an update when I get home on some more pregnancy stuff. All right, see y'all later. All right, fam, I'm back, and this will probably be like the last update for this video. You'll have to excuse me. It is currently 12:28 a.m. Just got back in with out with Brandon, and I'm just trying to get this last little piece in because I told you I'm trying to be consistent and give you all updates as the time happens. But first I can show you all my bump. Let me show you the bump real quick. Ooh. This is the bump right now at Wow, it's really bumping out here. At 18 weeks. Now we're at week 18, which is this current week. I just turned 18 weeks on Thursday. Now y'all, this might have been like the most exciting time, honestly, because one, I think I started to feel like little movements in my uterus. Like it's almost like a little light, like random light touches or rubs or something like that on the inside. And it's like a surreal thing, like, oh my God, like it almost happened almost immediately after I felt, I woke up in the middle of the night and felt like my abs muscles were hurting, but just in one area right below my belly button. And then randomly at work, I felt like a bunch of lightning just went across my whole stomach. And I just started feeling like little, I don't know what that even means, but that's the only way I can explain how it felt in my stomach, the different movements. So I feel good about it. I can't wait until the anatomy scan so I can see it as it's happening, so I can know for sure, yep, that's what it is. It's definitely the baby moving. But the first movements I started to feel was on the 3rd at around 4:30 while I was at work, and I was like, I think that might be the baby movement. But anyway, so I dropped my phone. Ooh, I'm tired, y'all. Sorry. But anyway, last thing I want to end today's vlog, or this week's, or this set of weeks vlogs. I actually have 3 books now that the baby is starting to well, let me see, I don't even know if I even showed you all week 18 from pregnancy, excuse me, pregnancy plus. I think I did though. Let's see, let me just open up and make sure. If not, I'm gonna just say it now, and then if I did, I'll just cut this part out. First thing, your baby is now covered with Vernix, a white protective coating that protects the skin from damage in the womb. Your baby is looking more like a baby now, with proportionate arms and legs, presence of fat layers under the skin, and clearly defined facial features. And if your little one is a girl, she will already have half of all the eggs she will be born with. And this is what the baby is looking like right now. Let me turn the baby around. This is what the baby is looking like. So as you can see, there's really, you know, there's no out of place organs or anything like that. So with that, I've read articles about the baby's bones in the ears have started to form and harden, which means that the baby can now hear. And since the baby can hear, I want to start reading some books to it. Well, to them. So I've gotten 3 books. I had already ordered 2 books. These are the books. One is Welcome Little One, A Love Letter to You by Sandra Maximer. And then the other is Can't Wait to Show You, A Celebrations for Mothers to Be by Jacqueline Boyle and Susan Lupone Stonis. I'll have these books linked down below and in my Amazon storefront under Mom Life. This particular book first is actually shaped this way because when you open it, it's supposed to fit over your belly as you're reading it, and then you read to your baby. You can read to your baby as well as your partner, so that way your baby can start to learn your voice and their voice. I bought this one because I love elephants, and it has the mama and baby elephant here. But this last book is very, very special. One of my beautiful subscribers sent me an email on, I can't remember what day it was. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so the email says, a blessing. Hello, Courtney. I hope all is well with you. Congratulations on your pregnancy. Wishing you great health, strength, and joy during this time and times to come. I wrote a book for all expecting mothers who are carrying purpose in their womb. Check out the reviews on Amazon. A blessing in my womb. And then she sent me the link to the book. And this is the book. I immediately put it in my cart and hit purchase. Once I looked it up on Amazon, and it's just a beautiful, almost like a letter to the baby in your womb from a Christian perspective. It has Bible verses in here. It's like you're talking to your baby through the words of God, and I can't wait to start reading this. I probably will take some time tomorrow night to read probably all 3 of these books. I'm really excited. I want our baby to be as intelligent as possible, to learn our voices, to know us as soon as the baby is born. And I'm truly appreciative of this book, like I said, in particular, because Miss Katrina, I don't know if I even said her name, but I'm gonna just say Miss Katrina didn't have to send me an email. She didn't have to show any type of support. In this book, all the rave in all the comments and the reviews on Amazon, and I just said I'm not gonna hesitate. Like, the Lord brought Miss Katrina to my page for whatever reason, and she sent me this book, and I am truly grateful, and I can't wait to include all of these books in our baby's library when the time comes. And I definitely can't wait to read this. So please, you all, make sure you support Miss Katrina for this book. If you are pregnant, if you have a child that you want to read to, if you know someone who's pregnant, go ahead and buy this book. Please support Miss Katrina, because this is a wonderful book. All right, you guys, so I believe that's it. The next video, I believe, is going to be, I might end up breaking it into 2. I'll probably do a pregnancy vlog, let you all know what's going on between weeks 19 and 20, which will include the anatomy scan, and then I will also be vlogging during the gender reveal. So it'll be 2 vlogs going on during this week, or I will be recording 2 vlogs, and then we'll see when those come out. But again, thank you all so much. I hope someone is learning something, getting some type of hope, some type of support and motivation to keep moving, to keep loving, to keep supporting anyone who's going through something. I truly appreciate you all for all the love that you all show in my comments, the videos on Instagram, anything, emails. And I really hope someone is getting something out of these videos. If you have any questions about anything that you want to know more about, please either comment, or you can find me on Instagram at More Life with Courtney. I can't thank you all enough, and it's now time for me to go to bed. So I will see you all on the next video.